What up, y'all? This is RT, TI in New York City. Coming down to check my mail, and as soon as I come down, this is just to prove the point that more than likely, most, if not all, TIs are somehow either implanted or their brainwaves got hacked and stolen, probably in the medical field or what have you. Maybe the dentist, checkup, some sort of thing like that. Anyway, this guy here, he's supposedly stationed near my landlord's storefront, supposedly as some type of cab driver slash driver, tutor. You know what I'm saying? Like he teaches people how to drive, supposedly. So this guy's been here for the past maybe couple of years and whatnot. But till I discovered that I was a TI, I didn't look into what these people would be doing when I would be coming down, as far as them doing the whole stalking thing from a distance, following me in their cars. You can see, he's the only one double parked right now in an area where there's a bike lane. I mean, you can park there temporarily, but he's been there for like a good, maybe, I don't know, 5 minutes or so, and I came down to get my mail. And I decided to just start to film him before I went and headed back up. Because this guy here, he's been around for a while. There goes a Suburban. All right? This is what these people do. Supposedly they're gonna pick up this young lady. And I know already what they're doing, man. This is like that covering thing. They're probably sending signs and whatnot. You can see the perps walking by. This guy just passed by second time. Okay? This is what they do, y'all. But as TIs, we already know that this is all part of the whole game and the whole, surveillance and whatnot, the little tactics. And I'm just, I'm filming just to keep a record of how and what these people do. And it's interesting. This guy here, he has his headlights on, as you can see. It's raining and whatnot, and it is somewhat, I guess you could say, dark, cloudy day. But do you see any other headlights on besides his? I don't see any. Not even the driving cars have them. The ones that are on the road actively. So, that just goes to show to me that this guy here is obviously up to the whole organized neighborhood watch slash citizen core, organized stalking crap. Now you see the cars going by, do you see any headlights on? You know what I mean? This is what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? So basically, I'm just gonna be heading up soon. I wanted to just document this real quick, just to have this record of what these people, when you see them double parked in front of your building, chances are they're organized stalkers, okay? That guy across the street is a super from that building that he came out of. I've also caught him in the act of trying to stalk me, but I've always busted him. Here we go with the red and stopping right in front of my building. See that? That's more than likely a signal. Okay? Why would you close your umbrella when it's actively raining? You see the guy across the street coming out the cab, supposedly putting some quarters in the meter or whatever. This is what they do, y'all. That older lady right there that just passed by, I know her since I was a child. And now I know why she would be crossing back and forth, being in the laundromat. It's crazy. So that, red sneakers. All right, this is going on 5 minutes already. I just wanted to document this to put it on my YouTube channel and show y'all the active surveillance that these perps do in your neighborhood. Little tactics and whatnot. And don't sleep on, the coffee shops like the one directly across the street from mine. Don't sleep on those. They usually are covers for these people to hang out and watch you, as I'm sure there are people there now actively doing that. Guy posted up across the street, just stopped mid-range, texting in the rain on his phone. I know I said I was going to stop the video at about 5 minutes. It's going on 8 minutes soon. But I just decided to stay here and document them, just to let them know that, yeah, there's going to be moments like this where I'm going to just randomly come out and document y'all and show what y'all do. You know what I mean? See, this is what I was waiting for him to leave, because I wanted to make sure about a specific thing. I noticed that usually what they do is they stand there idle for about 5 minutes. See that guy across the street, tall dude? That's another guy that I've seen before, just randomly stop in front of my building and be on acting like he was on his phone texting. So he's probably going to turn around around the corner as he makes his way around there. I just want to make sure of something, just to make sure that I'm not wrong about that. He kind of looks like somebody that's from this neighborhood. Okay, he's gonna cross to the other side of the street now. Okay, yeah, he patted his head. He did the whole hair swipe thing as he was crossing the street. So that proves already. I don't know if I caught that. I hope I did. But anyway, I wanted to make sure the guy that was double parked there in front of my building for such a long time there, they usually can stay about 15 minutes tops from what I've noticed. After that, they have to kind of keep it moving. And then another group comes. There goes the NYPD tow truck, all right? So basically, I just wanted to document how long he stayed pretty much in front of my building. And from what I've noticed, it's pretty much the same time. Here we go with the red and black. So it's pretty much a standard. If you guys do the same thing and you decide to watch them for whatever time frame, 15 minutes if you can, video them, you'll see and notice that they'll change, faces on you, and they'll change people, obviously, and vehicles, what have you, in order for them. It goes the same guy from earlier with the red sneakers. That's another thing I wanted to point out. Look out for just red sneakers, shoes, boots, what have you. They have been doing that for a while now. They've switched it up with that, but they keep, one specific clothing garment or, accessory that's red. You know what I mean? Okay, this is the lady from the Asian restaurant next door. They're cool people, what have you, but I know that they're participating in this whole thing, and it's in a sense of monitoring, surveillance and whatnot, but it's still actively participating any way you slice it. So, all right, y'all, this video right here is turning out longer than I expected, but I'm glad I caught that footage, and I'm explaining as I'm going along why I stayed this long, and I hope you guys got something out of it, especially the recently awoken TIs out there. And for my own documentation purposes, to keep record of their tactics and to show and prove that these people end up changing faces, vehicles after a 15-minute interval to switch up the routine a little bit and the people. You know what I mean? All right, y'all. This is RT, TI in New York City.